Hello, welcome to Texture Myth. In this session, we will discuss about the strings in Python. Okay, so mainly we are going to discuss about how to assign values or string values to the variable. So we will go step by step. So firstly, you can see these are the comments line that is started with hash. So main line is executable code is started from line number 11. So here what we are doing, we are assigning the string value to variable using single quote. Okay, so for assigning the value to variable you can directly use single quote, and whatever the thing you are writing inside the single quote will be considered as a string. Okay, then we are printing it. So this is quite simple, right? Same thing we can do with double quote also. So here you can see now we are reinitializing the name variable, and this time we are using double quote for assigning the string. Then what are the need of these two? Why we are why there are two options? Because suppose if you want to print double quote inside with this string, let's say the output should be like Sharmit double quote and S. So in that case we can keep if you are using single quote outside, then you can keep double quote inside, so it will accept it, it will not give any error. But in case if you want to print single quote inside the string, then what you will do, you can write in this way, but it will give error. Why? Because this time we are using single quote outside, so it will consider this as a string and this as a error part. Okay, so just to resolve this problem, what we can do, we can use like if you want to print string containing single quote, then you can write inside the double quote. But if you want to print string with single quote, means with double quote, then you can write inside the single quote. I think it might be a bit confusing for you, but it is quite simple. Like what you need to do, if you want to include double quote in your string, then you can write inside the single quote block. If you want to include single quote in your string, then you can write inside the double quote block. Okay, so after that we are just printing the value. Now we will see how to assign multi-line string to a variable using single quote. So this time what we need to do, we are assigning value to the description variable, and this is started with the single triple quote. Inside that we are writing some lines like Python programming by texture myth, which is a multi-line, and then we are again closing it, closing this string by using single quotes. Okay, so this is how we write the multi-line string, and then we are printing the value. Similarly, we can do this with double quote also. So here we are starting the string with triple double quotes and closing the string with triple double quote, and whatever the thing we are writing inside it, it will be considered as a multi-line string. Same goes here also. Like if you want to include triple quote in your triple double quote in your string, then you can write inside the, like you have to do vice versa. Like if you are using single quote as a container, then write you can write double quote inside the string. If you are using double quote as a container, then you can write single quote in the string. But here you can write like I can write programmings using S and I can use it, right? As well as I can write double quote because this is single thing. But if I want to go with triple single quote, then it will give error. But if I go with triple double quote, then it will accept it. So this is the purpose of using single quote and double quote for programming, means for string initialization. So this is all about this code, and then we are printing the value. Let's see what output we are getting. So just do Control S, press Control tilde and try to run this. So I'm executing the code. Just you need to write Python, then strings.py. Python is keyword and string.py is our file name. Then hit enter. So you can see first output is printed here, texture myth, then Python programming by texture myth, which is multi-line string, and then Python programming by texture myth. In the second multi-line string we are not removing these space, so that's why it is coming with the spaces. Okay, so this is how we can initialize or we can assign the values to the Python strings using single quote, double quote, and as well as in multi-line string. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Texture Myth.